Hi there, this is Angela from artorai.com. I'm going to do another Postage Collage die card because I just love this set, and I have a wonderful summer collection. It's stamps and there are some stencils to go with it as well, and they make a really lovely card. The first card I make with this doesn't go brilliantly. I wasn't happy with it, but if you hang around to the end, there are a couple of extras that are made just after this, so please stick around for those. And the stencils are all numbered as well, which really helps a lot when it comes to placement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to die cut out a piece of card. What I should have done, and which I do for the next card, which won't be on screen because I filmed it off screen, what I should have done is stenciled first and then cut out using the die, just because I think it gives a better placement, in my opinion anyway. You might feel differently. So from now on, when I do this, I will be doing all the colouring and the stenciling first before I cut it out. But anyway, this is 300 GSM and I'm just going to cut it out with my Big Shot fold away, and then I'll be back. So now I'm just going to push out all of the little tiny die cut dots with my pokey tool, and then I will get on with the stenciling. I'm using my scrapbook.com grip mat. It's absolutely brilliant. It's really strong. It just grips everything. So it's got two covers that you just pull off, and then I'm going to lay down the piece of card that I've cut out onto there, and I'm going to put the stencil over the top, and the grip mat will hold both of them perfectly still. I do actually put the card down the wrong way, but just pretend you haven't noticed that. You can use any inks that you like to colour with. I'm just going to use my Stampin' Up! Die inks, and to be honest, you don't really need to see all the colouring and everything in real time, so I'm going to speed this up and just put some music on and then just come back when I'm done. So now you can see it coming together. We are going to have a lighthouse, some shells, a boat, that's a sun on the top left, and we have a couple of cute little crabs there. So let's get on with the next stencil. Yeah, there's a couple of things I wish I'd done differently. I got the lighthouse light wrong colour. That should have been yellow at the top. And I wished I'd made the water a different colour on the top left. 2 squares, but never mind. It does come together okay, but it's just not what I want. But never mind, I'm going to carry on bravely. I did add a couple of colours to the sky and blended it in just to give it a bit of interest, to make it look like it's coming up to sunset or something like that. And the sand, I blended 2 different colours as well. But yeah, like I said, I'm not too happy with this, but I am going to carry on and turn it into a card. So I'm going to lay the finished piece up onto a piece of black card, and then I'm going to put that onto a blue card base, just something bright and summery. Like I said, this isn't the best, but do stick around because I do have a couple more examples to show you that are not quite so depressing. One of the things I love about this die set is that you're not constrained by the stamps and stencils that are made for it. You can use any stamps and stencils you like. I do have a playlist dedicated to using the postage stamp die set, so feel free to check that out to see what else you can do with it. And if you have any ideas of your own, I would love to hear them. Please make a post in the comments and I'll check it out if you have one for me to see. The blue base that I use for the card is a lovely colour, but it's not very thick, so I do end up adding a white piece of card inside, which serves two purposes. It makes the card stronger and it gives people a nicer base for writing on. Before I add the card to the base, I'm going to stamp a sentiment and a few postage marks on the front of the decorated panel. You don't have to use the postage stamp set. Like I said, use any stencils and stamps you like. Your project, your choice. I'm just going to add this finished panel now to the card base, and then I think we can call this card done. I wished I hadn't used the black layer as the background. I wished I'd used a brighter colour, but it doesn't look bad. It looks okay. But like I said, I am going to show you a couple of other ones that I did. But this time I cut apart the stenciled images and placed them on a card that way. Here we go. Have a look and see what you think. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. I really appreciate you watching right to the end. Thank you so much and have an amazing day. Bye bye now.